T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kop-Ish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys.
Yeah.
You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, people, what is going on? It's your boy, a man like Matt. It's Team Kop-Ish. Happy Wednesday, people. It's another morning meetup. Excuse me, we are here again. You know what time it is, people. And we got a few things on the agenda. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff, people. But today, we're going to be speaking about, does Slot want signings or not in January? We're also going to be speaking about a striker who's been linked to replace Darwin Núñez. And we're going to be speaking about whether FSG want to sell, considering there is somebody else who seems like they are interested in buying Liverpool. So everyone is blessed, you get what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of you guys watched the game yesterday, the Arsenal-Newcastle game. I'm not going to lie. Newcastle done their thing. I can't front. And let me just say this. Alexander Isak, dirty striker. Dirty. I don't know how many times I've got to say on this channel that we should have signed that brother. Like 2.5 years ago. The same time we're supposed to sign. Well, the same time we bought another striker. That's not to bring the other striker down. I'm not doing nothing like that. But I'm just saying, man, like, Isak is a complete striker, bro. Like, the guy is just cold, man. And what's so mad is he didn't even start the season well. And he had I think he had a couple of niggles this year as well. If I'm not mistaken, I swear Isak is like, hold on, let me check something, chat, just quickly. So I know this one, to be honest, this wasn't even on the agenda for today to speak about Isak, you know. I'm just keeping it a buck with you lot. I'm not even fronting here. Yeah, Isak, I thought so. Isak did start the season a bit slow this year, but he's already on 13 goals. 13 goals in 18 appearances. Flipping hell, man. It's crazy. And what's so mad is, if I'm not mistaken, Isak was offered to us back in June last year with the whole Gordon thing, with the PSR stuff, when Newcastle were under serious pressure to sell. They apparently offered us Isak. Don't know what the price was. Don't know anything else, but yeah, the price, I don't know. Like, but we was offered Isak, innit? It is what it is. But anyway, enough about that. Enough about Newcastle. You get me? Newcastle done their thing. Big up to them. Props to them, because they are on the verge of going through to the final. Obviously, you still got a second leg, and we've got the first leg tonight, obviously against Spurs, and that's not even a given either. Now, I want to start off with the first topic today, people, and that is Arne Slot talking about January. I'm going to read some extracts, I believe, from the press conference. It will be a bit weird after what I told you in the summer if I said we are very happy with the team and tell you something different now. But this club has always looked at the market. We did this. We did with the goalkeeper. We don't have Mamardashvili, but the team is in a good place. Unfortunately, Joe Gomez is injured, so we go from 4 centre backs to 3. Otherwise, I am very happy with the team. I'll be real with you. It does seem like Slot is basically saying for January, hold that because we ain't doing nothing. It does seem like Slot is happy with the squad. I don't know whether that's him just kind of doing what's the word I'll say, like generic answer, like because he kind of does do things like that, especially when he gets asked about contracts, or whether this is actually how he feels and he feels like he genuinely has enough to make it over the line. If I'm looking at this now, we only made 2 signings in the summer, yeah? Sorry, 1 second, chat. I needed the coffee this morning. I can't in front. We made 2 signings, Philly and Chiesa. Philly, as we know, is for next season. Chiesa hasn't done anything. We've been quite fortunate with injuries, touch wood kind of thing, yeah? Pause. We've been all right, innit? We've had our injuries, but nothing crazy. I still think we are short. We kind of know in midfield, we need that player, in my opinion, because if anything happens to Gravenberch or Gravenberch gets tired, we're in problems. Not only that, I think he kind of stressed it himself about the 4 centre-backs going down to 3 with Joe Gomez. You could probably say those are the 2 key players. Oh, and left back as well. But here's another thing that I want to kind of bring up as well, yeah? Him saying this, I feel like it's the rinse repeat of what Klopp used to say. And if I'm being honest, yeah, the more I think about it now, these 2 managers are so different from one another. It's very unlikely they're going to say the same thing, which brings to the common denominator, FSG. It does really make me wonder whether FSG are saying wait till the summer because we got the contract situation to sort out now. We don't know the outlay that we're going to have to factor in. If we don't get these players re-signed or not, I don't know. So it does make me think a little bit like, are FSG up to their foolishness again? And it wouldn't surprise me. Like, I don't know, man. Slot's just entered the role, innit? Is he gonna come out in like being top of the league and start saying things like I need signings? I don't know. I don't know his style yet. It's hard to say, innit? He's a new manager in the league. I don't really know Slot. I didn't really know Slot until we got linked with him. Do you know what I mean? I don't know his style or anything like that. But it just makes me think, like, is it the same thing again where, like, the club are basically saying to my man, work with what you have? And I do think it is something to that because I did see reports coming out saying already that Liverpool are bracing themselves for a busy summer because the contract situation, we don't know what's going to happen. Like, come on, man. Every year is the same thing, bro. Every year, man. Big up those in the chat. Let me read up a few names. Makuma, Ravi, big up Yards, Emil John, El Silva, Alexander, K-Wiz, Marque, Red, Nate, Red, was it? Regnacion, big up Tom, Official AMD, Anelia, Phil James, Ale, Pimp and Distress. I'm sure a lot of you guys agree with me. Big up to all you guys, man. Big up Chicken 101 Gaming. Big up Fozzie. Big up that guy, Banter. Big up all of you, man. Big up to each and every one of you. If you can smash that like button as well, I really appreciate it, people. You get me? Big up Jamie Phillips, my brother. What's going on, my broski? But yeah, I do feel like it's the same thing, chat. Big up Mark. Sorry, big up Mac and Steez. You done know already. I feel like it's the same thing with FSG. Really, really do. We have an amazing manager again on our hands. Is that manager going to get burnt out because he wasn't given the tools to succeed at his optimal level for a sustained period of time? There's only so much wheeling and dealing you can do to kind of like be competitive. I really hope that's not the case. Because that answer that Slot gave, it made me think about the summer, and it made me think like, I know there's no way a new manager goes into any squad and just thinks I've got enough. Even like the one signing was Chiesa, because I don't really count Philly because Philly was for next season. I know for the style of play he wants to play, there's definitely players that if he could, he'd maybe even sell and replace them or just add players. 100%. I don't know, man. That's my thoughts on it. I do think personally, Slot is just having to do with what he can. Big up Jay. Jay says, I think we can win a title without signing this January, but FSG should still give him play. I agree with that as well, Jay. I think we can do it, Jay, if we don't get any significant injuries. 100%. We got the squad to do it. But the problem is, Jay, and I'm sure this is where we and you are even aligned as well. Injuries are a part of football, and I don't want to jinx it, but it at some point, do you know what I mean? Like, and this is where we would all sit there and go, "Oh, here we go. We haven't got the replacement because this is what we should have done." And not even that, Jay. Yeah, and for everyone else that agrees with me and Jay, me and Jay, I think I've said this quite a lot. It's Gravenberch. Like, if Gravenberch gets tired, like out of form, pick up a mad injury or something like that, you cannot replace Gravenberch because Gravenberch is like, he's a very unique profile in our midfield. I think McAllister has gone back to the level that he was at last year, which has really helped. And for me, I said like McAllister at one point, I got a bit ahead of myself, but McAllister was showing world-class form last year. I thought McAllister was our best midfielder by far. McAllister now, for me, can now rival Grav as the best midfielder that we have. And if I'm actually being honest, I probably still think it is McAllister. It's just that Gravenberch has just been better this season so far. McAllister's now going back to the level. Do you know what, Sean? So John, big up Endo, because Endo been doing his thing, but if the manager don't trust Endo, then he's not gonna play. And you need to get a player that the manager wants to use. Do you know what I mean? And that player was Zubimendi. We're not gonna go back in for Zubimendi, I don't think. Probably will be City. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I don't know, man. Yeah, I agree with you, Liam. I think McAllister is our best all-round midfielder next to Gravenberch. They're two different profile of players, isn't it? I think they're just cold. They're just cold midfielder. We're so blessed to have both of them, man. Trust me. But yeah, let's wait and see, people, if we do make any signings. But from that reading, it does look like Slot has been told there ain't going to be nothing there to make any signings, or it could genuinely be him and him thinking that we have enough, but I don't think so. The reason I said that is because I go back to a quote that he said when we didn't get Zubimendi. It was like maybe a month after. He was like, he literally name dropped to me. He goes, if I had Zubimendi, I'll be able to rotate more. That tells you that he definitely wants a midfielder. And I reckon he's looking at the centre back issue and he's gone, well, Quanta's had a little bit of an up and down season this year. It would have been nice to bring in a centre back as well, and even the left back situation. And that's not even including what's going on with them contracts. So even the contract stuff is definitely going to affect us. So just be prepared, chat. It's going to be a crazy summer again, because what happens with these contracts is definitely going to affect our summer. And at this point on right now, I'll be surprised if all three stay. That's me being real. Excuse me. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Next on the agenda, I want to talk about a striker who's been linked with Liverpool to replace Darwin Núñez. Now, big up the Anfield Watch. Big up Bentz. I can't pronounce his surname. Hungarian journalist, Bad Boy. He was one of the first people to break the Soboslai news. Big up Bentz. I want to get him on the channel, actually. His article says Liverpool choose star to replace Darwin Núñez. It's understood that Uruguayan is out of favour at Anfield. Anfield Watch sources revealed on Tuesday night that there is now a Saudi interest in Núñez, and he could very well leave the Reds in the summer. Núñez also has interest from several European clubs, although it remains to be seen whether Liverpool will be forced to concede a loss on the 85 million euros they brought him in for Benfica for. But what is clear is that Richards and Michael Edwards are already making a step to replace Darwin, the Liverpool forward. Anfield Watch can exclusively reveal that Liverpool really admire Victor Oshimen, and Edwards and Hughes both view him as the ideal replacement for Núñez. Liverpool's interest in Oshimen goes back many years, with Edwards a keen admirer of the Nigerian since the first foray in European football in Belgium and then Lille. Oshimen is currently on loan at Galatasaray from Napoli after being forced to move to Turkish club following the fallout with the club's officials in Naples. Oshimen's having a good season so far. He's scored 13 goals and got 5 assists in 16 matches for Galatasaray. It means he's averaging a goal contribution every 65 minutes, which is mouth-watering rate, and explains why Liverpool be so keen to sign the forward, who is also a former top goal scorer in Serie A. Now, I'm gonna be real, chat. I've been on record saying this a few times that I think Oshimen was always better than Nunes, but because Nunes had a bit of form last year, and Oshimen got into it a little bit with Napoli, people started saying, Nunes is better. I told you. I do think Oshimen's a better finisher, at least. If he's not a better player, he's a better finisher. But here's the killer. I don't want Victor Oshimen as the striker. I do think there's other strikers, in my opinion, that suit Liverpool better. I'll just give an example. João Pedro, Marmoush, we've been linked with, who apparently City are really trying to get Marmoush, by the way. Cunha, Isak, Sesko. There are other strikers that are better. Now, does that make Oshimen crap? No, he's not. Because I do think Oshimen is still a very good striker in front of goal. And he probably still is better technically than Nunes as well. It's just whether us getting Oshimen really, really makes a significant upgrade. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let me know what you're saying in the chat, people, whether it's a super chat or normal chat. Let me know what you guys think about Oshimen. Where is it? Bigger A9. He says we should get Oshimen on loan. See, the thing is, I don't know if we could get him on loan because he's already on loan already, so I'm not too sure if you can do that. Big up Balaji. He says, nope, Oshimen reminds me of Nunes somehow. Don't get me wrong, Oshimen is class, but he's just too much like Nunes. I know what you mean. The style of play, in it. Oshimen, I feel like, is a little bit scatty, but he's a better finisher. Jamie says, my nan is better than Nunes. Big up, Jay. Big up Mr. Moses. He says the striker market is in the mud. Laugh out loud. Excuse me. Mountain of Light says Marmoush is the best value. Maybe he is, but Marmoush, City are pushing, for Marmoush, you know. Big up Yard. He says Oshimen is definitely more techie than Nunes. But he also says, but João Pedro is the one. What? Nunes better than Oshimen? Come on, man. He runs like a headless chicken. That's from Theora. Big up Mountain of Light. Marmoush and Salah on the same team will cook. HD96 said, no way Sesko is better than Oshimen. I don't know. I think style of play, I think Sesko will suit the team better, personally. Oshimen a better finisher, but I will sit here and say I think Sesko is a better all-round game, though. Jamie Phillips, Football Chats, big at yourself. Matt, do you think we still suit a false nine more than an out-and-out nine? So it is, Jay. I think, Jay, me and you was doing one La Liga game, innit? And I think, what did I say to you? Or you said to me? When it comes to the whole striker issue, yeah, Slot just wants a complete nine. If he could roll back the years, he would go and get a prime Lewandowski, a prime Benzema, a prime Harry Kane. Those strikers that could do everything. Prime Harry Kane, when he had a little bit of pace, when he was actually quite mobile, could still run in behind. Lewandowski could run in behind, but drop into space. Like, they were complete strikers. Benzema, they could do it all. Slot wants someone like that. I don't think that's, for me, that's Oshimen, personally. Do you know what I mean, Jay? So it's like a mixture of both, bro. He just wants a complete nine. Oshimen is clear of Nunes. Ant Star said Oshimen better than João Pedro. Interesting. Big up Mafalu says, I don't think Oshimen would suit us. That's what I'm saying. If you watch how we play this season, we don't create that much for us, to be fair. We need someone like Pedro, Isak, or maybe even Cunha. I kind of agree with that as well. We don't need just like a killer. We need an all like Isak. For me, Isak is a complete forward. Been done saying this for a long time. And I know a lot of you guys have as well, to be fair. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know, man. Where is it? What's this? Big up. Jaskaran, he says we need to sell Nunes and even Jota and get Isak even for 120 mil. No, I wouldn't sell Jota. Listen, we're Liverpool. I know what you mean, no, because obviously we need. In fact, no, because the numbers again will just be down to one striker. Right now we've got two strikers. We just got a left winger that's been converted to a 9 at the moment. But we still need two strikers, so I wouldn't sell Jota. And not only that, we're in good conditions with PSR and stuff. So really and truly, I'm giving an example. Let's say we sold Nunes to Saudi. Do you get what I'm saying? For like 50 mil or something. We should be able to go and spend what the 70 mil on top of that to go and get Isak, bro. And that's no disrespect to Newcastle, because I'll say this as well. The only way I think Isak even leaves Newcastle is if Newcastle maybe don't get Champions League football and Isak is thinking like that. Because I'll be real, the way how Newcastle are, I hate to say this, but Newcastle, in my opinion, are like a couple of signings away from really, really competing in the top 4. I think their midfield has got, even though I don't rate Joe Linton highly, Joe Linton is still good. He's good enough. He brings balance to Tonali and Bruno Ramirez, who didn't even play yesterday. Then you've got Anthony Gordon, who again, he's not crap. Anthony Gordon is a decent player, bro. Like Jacob Murphy, you can upgrade on Jacob Murphy. Obviously, you got Isak. I would also bring in a top centre back at Newcastle to play alongside Botman, who just come back from injury. And then I'd also bring in another top goalkeeper. But Newcastle need a couple of players and they'll be doing stuff. I don't think they'll do it though, because I think they're in PSR concerns, and so that's why that's the only thing I can see forcing Newcastle's hand potentially. But I don't want to disrespect Newcastle. Newcastle, listen, if you go back to the 90s, yeah, Newcastle or even the early 2000s, Newcastle are a top team, bro. They're a big team. They got like 55, 60,000 seater, like with massive support. Newcastle done been a sleeping giant. They're bigger than Spurs. I'll tell you that much. Newcastle are a big team, bro. They just haven't had. Remember, they had Mike Ashley for so long, and he mashed up everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Ashley mashed up beer things in the yard. But trust me, yeah. The only way I think, and again, I don't want to keep saying it, like, because Newcastle are not a small team where you think you can just go there, rock out of money, they're just gonna sell. I think the conditions would have to be perfectly on their terms to get Isak. But I'll say this though. You see the way how Liverpool were hell-bent on getting Nunes and we paid for me over the odds? If we move like that, then there is a possibility we could get Isak. There's a possibility. There's a possibility. That's only if they don't get Champions League football. But we'd have to really, really stump up the cash. I'm talking we'd have to break a world, probably maybe even a world record for a Premier League transfer or something like that. Isak will definitely cost you at least 120. At least. There are reports already that Newcastle are not settling for anything lower than 150. But I think they're always going to go high. So you could probably get him for about 130. But it's still a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? So it is a bit mad still. Big up Daniel. He says, let's keep it real, Matt. Mrs. FSG ain't signing no forwards in this transfer window. I agree, not this transfer window. Let alone anybody. This FSG, right? This is FSG, right? Yeah, I agree. If anything, it'll be summertime. All the striker talk, in my opinion, is all for the summer. But again, these are the reports that have been coming out, and you never know. This is football. So yeah, you never know, bro. I think the only way we make a signing potentially maybe is a loan, but I've kind of already said I don't think there'll be signings in January. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. Big up almost a Newcastle value at 150, which is mad. Yeah, I know, bro. This is what I'm saying. And you can't blame them either. He's one of the best strikers in world football. Let's keep it a buck, innit? He's the most complete striker in the Premier League. Not the best finisher, but he's the most complete striker. I think he's more complete than Haaland. But Haaland is in a better team. And Haaland, I think, is probably a better finisher. But imagine if you put Isak at Man City. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Sorry, I shouldn't even say the Lord's name in vain. Apologies, people. But you get what I'm saying. Big Anila says, Matt, what do you think of Lewis Hall? I think he would be really good for us. Lewis Hall is good, you know. But like I do think the players that we should be looking at are like Theo Hernandez and Alphonso Davis, like like players with more experience, but at a top level. Although from what I've read today, it looks like potentially Alphonso Davis is actually re-signing back up Bayern, which is something that I didn't expect. But we'll have to wait and see because that's only been one report. You know what I'm saying? Big up Yards, he says, yeah, Liverpool forever the window shop. It's true, man. Right, let's move on to the last topic of the day. And that is Liverpool yesterday were linked with a potential buyer, and that is the one and only Elon Musk, who apparently his father says his son would like to buy Liverpool. His dad, what's his dad's name? Errol, when asked about Elon buying Liverpool, he says, I can't comment on that. They'll raise the price. But when pressed about if there was interest, he said, oh yes, but that doesn't mean he's buying it. He would like to, yes, obviously anybody would want to, so would I. But since that's been said, Liverpool insiders have played down the prospects, with FSG understood uninterested in the sale and having not been subject to an approach from the 53-year-old who was born in South Africa. In May, the club were valued at fourth most valuable in the world at 4.3 billion. However, such an outlet will total just over 1% of Musk's total net worth. I'll be real. I don't really follow Elon Musk like that, but I know he's in the whole politics on Trump and all them thing there. I think Elon Musk is one of them madmen that I don't think he has the morals that kind of fit with Liverpool, in my opinion, from what I do know a little bit of him. But with Musk, I don't think there'll be a happy medium. It'll just be he'll either come in and the club will do a madness, or he will just come in and mash up the club. That's what I think would happen with Elon Musk. I don't think there's like a middle ground with him. He's a bit of a bit of an extreme personality. Like, I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? Send in some super chats, send in some normal chats. Let me know what you guys think, chat, Carl. This Elon Musk news, I don't know. I could just see man just changing Anfield's name to flipping, I don't know, Cybertron or something. You know them ones? I don't know, man. Elon Musk is a bit radical for Liverpool. Man will just get rid of Anfield and call it Cybertron, bro. Everyone's also getting a Cybertruck as well. Like, I don't know. It just seems, I don't know, man. I don't know. He will bankrupt the club. Yeah, Xfield or something. And hey, big up to Sander in the building. What's going on? Man said Xfield. This is what I'm saying. Even Blurs as well. Tesla Stadium. Yeah, man. I don't know. Facts. Imagine Slot rocking in a Tesla Cyber. That's what I'm saying. The puns, it'll be crazy. Slot rocking up in a Tesla Cybertruck to Cybertron. You know what will happen? It'll just be a madness. You know them ones. You know Elon Musk is just radical like that. You know, obviously I'm gassing people, but you get what I mean. I just see him doing bare changing names, bro. Big up Yards, he says, don't want Elon anywhere in Liverpool. Man's right out there with Bill Gates trying to kill off everyone. Allow it. This is what I'm saying is with them boy there, and I don't want none of that stuff at my club. Man said he will clone Sally, you know. Aye, you lot are the best. I swear, Tom. Man said clone Salah, you know. Who cloned Tyrone? Who cloned Salah? I don't know, man. I don't know. Big up, Matt. He says he will trim the staff, all the cafeteria ladies replaced by robots. No, it's true, bro. It's so true. It's so true. I don't know, man. Like, all jokes aside, I just think, don't get me wrong, the fact that Elon's dad has spoken about it does say that there's probably interest there. What worries me is that Elon Musk is so rich to the point where if Liverpool are reported to be around a 4.6 billion, then he could offer 6 if he wanted to. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's got enough money to do that. Now, he's a businessman and you don't want to pay over the odds because that's not really smart business to a degree, but he's the type of person that if he wants to, he could just rock up there and just be like, oh, if it's worth 4.3, he'll just be like, he's 5 billion. What are you saying now? And let's keep it about them. Americans would crumble at some point. They would, because it's too much money to say no. They know how much the club is worth. They've already forecasted how much they think the club will be worth in about 2 years' time. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Oh, swear down. I didn't even know this. Matt, Elon and his dad aren't even on talking terms. I didn't even know that. That's what I'm saying. So big up to you, broski. Big up, Mo. I didn't even know that, bro. But yeah, man, big up all you guys in the chat. I see it. Yeah, apparently, yeah, see, from when man saying he's racist, that's a, yeah, bro. Hell no, they want him on my team. Or our team, shall I say. Hell no. Yeah, ban Elon Musk, man. Ban him. We don't need Elon Musk. Matt, if we got Elon Musk, we could lose fans. I'm not even joking. In fact, you know, a lot of people in the Middle East support Liverpool because of Salah, and they would fully go against it. I hear that as well. From what he represents, he's a little scumbag, innit? It seems like. Again, I don't really know the truth, the backstory of Elon Musk. I know a lot of you guys do in the chat, and I trust you guys. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys are saying he ain't right for the club, he ain't right. And even from the little things that I've heard about Elon Musk, he just doesn't suit our club. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's one thing about Elon Musk. Yeah, he's just got money in it. He's just got money, but that don't mean nothing. Because if your morals and that are just mush up, then yeah, we don't want you. But no, big up everyone in the chat. Looking forward to tonight, obviously, the game tonight. I'll give my prediction for tonight because big up Cal. Cal's able to do the previous, so big up Cal each and every time. And big up Drift as well. Predictions away from home. I think 3-1 Liverpool. I think we definitely concede, unfortunately. But I'm going 3-1 Liverpool. I do think our style of play and the way how Spurs play, and they won't change because my man's naive. Actually, do you know what? I can see us conceding 2 goals. I'm going 3-2 Liverpool. I think they're 3-2 Liverpool, you know. It's either going to be 2-1 or 3-2. Because I think we'll only win by 1 goal. Personally. No, I'm going 3-2 Liverpool. I'm sticking with it. I'm going to go 3-2. I'm going 3-2 Liverpool. That's what I think. High line, guys. It's going to be the high line thing. But yeah, that's what I think. It will be madness, but I think the scoreline won't be as high. I'm going 3-2 Liverpool. Make sure you guys tune in as well later on tonight. I think kickoff is at 8 o'clock. Make sure you tune in to Big Up. We'll be everyone Big Up around 7:45. So make sure you tune in there. And yeah, man. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me this morning, or should I say this afternoon that we're in now. You get what I'm saying? Looking forward to this game actually as well, because even though it's not one of the primary competitions that we're kind of trying to win, if you're in a competition, you want to win it regardless. That's how I see it. We're in the competition. Let's try and win it. You get me? So let's try and do that. So people, listen, make sure you go over to Big Up, like I said, later on today at 7:45. Also, make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video. I really would appreciate it. There's nearly 500 of you in here. If we could get up to 500 likes, that's each and every one of you. I'm just asking you just to press the button, like the video. It would really help, you know what I mean, the channel, and support us people. Trust me. But yeah, man, big up to you guys again. I hope you have a blessed Wednesday. And I will see you later on this evening for Spurs versus Liverpool, Carabao Cup semi-final. We move, people. Take care. God bless. I'll see you later on this evening, people. Take care.